Shalom. I want to give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yoshua Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and men in the truth, one down regarding the truth and knowledge. The water Yahweh, and the water for the water Yahweh Shem Yoshua Bashim for putting the spirit of elders and apostles and the men in the truth, one down regarding this truth and knowledge. Call Yahweh Shem Yoshua Bashim Rakakadash. Give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yoshua Bashim Rakakadash. This video relating to, I'll read some Israel's new foreign minister has faced criticism for his comments, hinting at a shift in the country's stand in the Russian-Ukraine war. Ukraine has also been miffed over the foreign minister Eli Cohen's phone with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov. So is Israel set to take a more pro-Putin stand amid the war in Ukraine? How will U.S. react to Benjamin Netanyahu government cozying up to Putin? Watch this video for it's a Crux report video relating to that. And all these nations, man. See that picture of shaking hands together. They all buddy, man. They all, in face. They play like friendship, but behind back they doing double deals with their the enemies, man. So. And it's for the interests of their country, they're going to do what they do, man. You know what I mean? So all these countries are, they're double dealing, man. Because at the end of the day, they're looking out for their interest, their individual interests, and respectfully in their country. I'm gonna get some scriptures real quick relating to betrayal or being betrayed. Real quick. Luke 21 and 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends. And some of you shall they cause to be put to death. So because they're going to betray you, man. They're going to rat you out, telling you, get you set up, man, for possibly to put you to death, man. There's a scripture there to verify that. Whether your parents, your kinfolk, or your so-called friends, or so forth, man. Scripture talks about a man's own household. His household will be his own enemies, man. 10:34 on down of Matthews, man. Let's see if I can get that in a different. That's Luke 21 and get that in a different version. See what it says. Get it in the GNT, which is Good News Translation, see what it says. It's number 16. You will be handed over by your parents, your brothers, your relatives, and your friends, and some of you will be put to death. So you're going to be handed over by them because they're going to turn you in, man. They're going to turn you in for, for whatever reasons. In this case, because of the truth. So they're going to betray you, man. They're going to turn you in and get you persecuted, man. Persecution going to come by ones close to you. to get you to get you turned in by the authorities and prison and so forth, man. Everyone will hate you because of me. 17. Everyone will hate you because of me. You know they hated before they hated. You know before they hated you, they hated me. John 15 and 18. But not a single hair from your head will be lost. Stand firm, and you will save yourselves, man. Stand firm. This is number 19. Stand firm, and you will save yourselves, man. So, pretty much life and stand firm even into death, man. And the scripture says you shall receive a crown of life, man. That was the GNT version of that scripture. And like I said earlier, these countries, man, they all enemies of themselves, man. None of them like each other, man. They just do business for their interests of their countries, man. And today is business, not personal. Matthew 24 and 10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And that's what's going to happen, man. They're going to betray one another and hate one another. And then get in the GNT 1:24. GNT for 24. 24 and 10 again. Let me see. Here we go. Many will give up their faith at that time. They will betray one another and hate one another. So that's what's going to happen. They're going to lose faith, give up their faith, lose faith. That losing faith is giving up faith, pretty much. And they're going to betray and hate one another, man. Iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold, man. So that love of many is going to wax cold, man. Go to 2 Timothy 3:2 on down. Talks about the characteristics, how the people are going to be: unholy, ungrateful, unthankful, despiser of those that are good, fierce, savage, despiser of those who are good, heedy, high-minded. So that's the characteristics, how the people are going to be in that times, man. And basically, in a nutshell, they're going to be looking out for their own interests, man. Precursively now and definitely in those times, man. Let's get some Luke 22 and 48. And Yahushua said unto him, Judas, betrayest thou the Son of Man with a kiss? So Judas was that betrayer, man. He was that mole within the link, man. But he was fulfilling his lot. His lot and his role was to do that, man. So he's fulfilling what he's supposed to do. John 13 and 21. When Yahushua had thus said, he was troubled in the spirit, and testified, and said, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, that one of you shall betray me. And that relates to the disciples, man. And that will be Judas. Psalms 49:9, ye, my own familiar friend, in whom I trusted, whom did eat of my bread, and have lifted up his heel against me. Betrayal. Listen, David. Psalms 41:9. Luke 3. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot, being of the number of the 12. And he went his way and communed with the chief priests and the captains, how he might betray him into them. And they were glad and coveted to give him money, man. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him into them in the absence of the multitude. So he received the money to do the job, man, you know. No story afterwards, guilt, he hung himself, etc., So, but he was playing his role, he was playing his lot, man, Proverbs 19:5, false witness shall not be unpunished, bearing false witness, and speaketh lies shall not escape. Leasing, falsehood, they're not going to escape relating to judgment. That's Proverbs 19:5, man. Let me see those other ones. Yeah, that was just a few scriptures relating to betrayal. Talking about that betrayal. It's relating to that video. That's on the Crux report. Talking about that, the phone call of Eli Cohen, which he's the foreign let me get it right. The foreign minister. With talking about the was talking with Sergei Lavrov, Yeah, that was Eli Cohen, the foreign minister, talking over with the Russian counterpart of the foreign minister, which would be Sergei Lavrov. So related to the Ukraine, the continuing Ukraine Russia's situation. So he's saying pretty much how the U.S. is going to feel regarding that, man. And like I said, all these countries, man. Scripture talks about never trust thy enemy. As iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. So he's going to be who he is, man. Nothing changes. That being said, this was something short relating to that. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yoshua Bashim Rakakadash Zayah. Means wolf. I hope it helps in some way. Shalom.